Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to the Izzy Budgeting and Coupon Community. My name is Araseli. I appreciate everyone joining me today where I share my techniques for gaining financial freedom and being debt-free by simply learning how to spend and save money with the purpose and goals in mind. So what is the secret to gaining financial freedom and being debt-free? So by now you've probably watched many videos telling you what budgeting techniques are the best ones and why. And although you may follow along step by step, you just don't get the same results as that individual, and you ask yourself, why is that? Now, as I take a step back and I look at my own budgeting journey, I realize that there's one step that many individuals may briefly touch on, but in my opinion, it's a very important step in either making or breaking a budget. But before I share that important step, which is my secret to financial freedom and being debt-free, let's start off with some basic steps first. Starting off with step number one, making a money routine. So yes, you'll need to create a budget. Just like you have a morning routine when you get up in the morning or a night routine right before you get to bed, you'll need a money routine to tell your money what to do. So here are 3 simple tips. Take a second look on how much you're paying for certain services and cut your spending. That would include the phone, cable, insurance. Did you know that some companies will actually negotiate with you depending if they have promotions going on? So it's always worth a try. And don't forget to cancel unused subscriptions. How many times have you actually ended up paying for a free trial? Next tip, stop being impulsive and instead save for those items and buy later, which will allow you time to decide if you really need or want that item. And live within your means, or better yet, live on less than what you make. How many times have you found yourself planning ahead with your next yearly raise at work? We are simply just raising the cost of living on ourselves. So be content with what you have and stop spending what you can't afford. Instead, just save up for what you want. And this is where I recommend future funds for those items you want now or expenses that you expect within the next year or so. Next step number 2, build an emergency fund. If the last few years has taught me anything, it's to expect the unexpected. Saving up an emergency fund is extremely important as it will help you not only avoid adding new debt, but will also give you one less thing to worry about when an emergency comes up. Plus, it can also help you cover those small things that pop up while you're saving for future funds or paying down debt. Aim to get at least 1 month worth of expenses saved up as soon as you can, and then shoot for the ideal 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. Step number 3, pay down debt. For many individuals, it becomes very easy to delay paying out debt because they have too much on their plate, or they view it as another step on their to-do list, or not knowing where to start becomes overwhelming. But start off with avoiding new debt by paying in cash. Studies have shown that we spend cash differently than swiping a card. A great way that I've found to organize cash and stick to your budget is through the cash envelope method that I will show later on in this video. And also get away from the idea of buy now, pay later. When you're sticking to your budget, you won't need debt anyway. And the key to getting out of debt fast is making extra cash. You can sell items that you no longer need or want, get a temporary second job. The possibility of earning extra income while working from home are endless now. Step number 4, invest and save for your future self. One of my favorite quotes, the best time to start anything new was yesterday, but the next best time is today. This step can be scary, stressful, overwhelming to begin, especially if you've never invested before or simply don't know how to start investing. However, this step will probably be the best decision you make when it comes to preparing for your retirement. Make your money work for you, because $100 today will not be worth $100 in the future. However, if you invest, you can turn that $100 into something more. I always like to say, save first and then spend any leftover money you have from your paycheck. And start early and save for your future self. This is one mistake that I made early on, thinking that my future self was when I was older and retired. But I really should have been telling myself, save up for my future self in 5, 10, 20 years. This will ensure that you're not working the rest of your life and you can actually retire sooner rather than later. Final step, which is a very important step to having a successful budgeting journey. Focus on changing behavior. In order to see changes and win with your money, I truly believe that you have to change what you've been doing previously, meaning if you continue doing the same things over and over, you will get the same results. I've learned that the overall issue is not math or even creating a budget, but changing your money habits. You need to change your mindset so that you can control your money, or it will control you. So, what is the secret to gaining financial freedom and being debt free? You are. You are the secret. The best system will be the one that you create for yourself. It won't be an easy process, but keep in mind, every effort you make will be a step closer to your financial freedom and being debt free. So, start today. But stay tuned. Budgeting with me is next, utilizing the cash envelope method. Now, if you're new to my channel, I budget by paycheck and I utilize the cash envelope method to visually track all of my income to the last dollar. This is how I intentionally spend and save my income money. But before I get started with cash envelope stuffing my first paycheck of October, I wanted to wrap up the month of September since it was a magical month and I did receive a third paycheck. So since my bills and my debt category were already paid previously, I only had to cash stuff my day-to-day expenses, which totaled $510. So that left over $832, which I decided I would go ahead and add it to my emergency fund envelope. So let me grab my future fund binder here. So I previously had $613. And then after adding the $832 here, that made it, let me count out the money here. So there's 1,000 here, and then 100, 200, 300, 400, so 1,445. So that makes it $1,445 here in the emergency fund envelope. Amazing. Alrighty, so that takes care of emergency fund, and we can go ahead and move on to October budget breakdown. Now let's start off with the income category up here. So total is $1,342. Now I am currently budgeting off my previous take-home amount of $1,250, so that I'm living below my means, and then any extra money that actually goes into my savings category here. And by living below my means has actually been a game changer for me, especially with prices going up. It definitely helped me avoid adding new debt outside of emergencies to my existing debt. So let's go ahead and start counting the income money. Alrighty. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. And then we have 51, 150, that's gonna total 950, and then 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, and then 320, 340, so that's gonna make it 1,290, 10, 20, 30, that's gonna make it 1,320, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1,340, and then 1, 2, 1,342. Perfect. So under my bills category, let's go ahead and start off with mortgage. It's going to get its usual $375. So we have 100, 2, 3, 50, 75. Next is utilities. I'm going to budget this time around 160. So let's do some 20s here. 160. Alrighty, and internet's going to get its usual 20, with the cell phone usual 20. Let's look at TV subscriptions. I have 10. Transportation is going to get 100, and insurance is going to get 65. 20, 40, 65. Alrighty, so that's going to take care of bills. So let me go ahead, and what I typically do is I just add this money into the bills envelope here, and then I just set it aside until the next pay period, and then that's where I take the money back to the bank and I pay these bills online. So next, let's look at my debt category down here. And for anyone that's new to my channel, I don't have a fancy system of paying down debt. I just simply pay the minimum payment with my first paycheck of the month and then an extra payment with the second paycheck of the month. I do like the idea of earning extra income to help pay debt faster. I have entertained the idea of creating saving challenges, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and start off with here with the loan. It's going to get 25. Next is credit card here. My city credit card is going to get 50. And then second credit card, which is my Visa, it's going to get $100. So similar to the bills category, I'll put this money in the debt envelope here and then just put it aside until it's my next paycheck to take this back to the bank and pay these online. Moving on to my day-to-day expenses here. These expenses are for the next 2 weeks, and hopefully I budgeted just enough to get me to the next pay period. However, I'm probably going to sound like a broken record, but if you're new, please know that I coupon. So this is why I've been able to keep most of the following expenses low, as I get gift cards, cash back by couponing, or these amounts would definitely be much higher. So we're going to start off with my grocery here, which includes household items. Let's see here. Nope, I don't have anything left over. 220 has actually been a perfect amount for my family, so I'll continue to budget 220. So there's 100 to 220. Next is dining out. I'm going to budget again $20. And I didn't have anything left over from last week's. Next is car here. Under car, nope, I don't have anything left over. And that's probably because I went back to work in the office just a couple of days out of the week, which has been awesome. But I'll definitely need to watch this envelope the next few weeks to see if I need to increase this amount. But today I will be adding $60. So there's 20, 40, 60. Alrighty, and then next envelope is health. For health, actually no, I won't be adding anything in this envelope. I currently have $100 in here, and actually I think that's a good amount to keep in here, just in case we need it. So that will leave a health envelope there. And then for clothing here, I'm just going to add today $5. And then actually let me check to see how much is in here. So in here we have 40, and then we add the 5. That's going to make it 45 in the clothing here. Every little bit adds up, so that's good. And then for entertainment here, I'm going to budget $10. And then move last envelope, miscellaneous, which is my life happens envelope, and then I'm going to add $10 to end this envelope here also. Awesome, so that takes care of my day-to-day envelopes here. And then next, under saving category, so let me go ahead and grab my future fund and binder here. So I do have $50 that I'm going to budget in here. Now, I think what I'll do is since the holidays are just around the corner, I'm probably just going to add this money to the celebrations envelope today. I kept telling myself I need to prepare earlier for the holidays this year, but here we are. It is what it is. So I'll add the $50 here to celebrations. And we'll just need to start adding. Okay, so that's going to take care of future funds. Alrighty, so that's going to leave 42 here for savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get my savings challenges binder here. So last time I added to the 1 month ahead. Let's see, let's look at the save the date here. For save the date, let's see, this is where you combine the month and the day, and that adds up to the total that you need to add to the envelope. So if we cross off the 10/13 here, that's 23, which is going to leave 19 left over. Is there another month and date that add up to 19 to get me to the 42? Oh, here we go. 217, 19. So so 23 plus a 19, that's going to add up to the 42. So perfect. So we'll add the 42 here to save the date this time around. And actually, let me get this out, grab a pen here, and we're going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cross off the 10/13 and the 217. Alrighty, so a step here is the budget summary. So let's see here. So it looks like we have 0 left over. So then all dollars have been accounted for this pay period. So excellent. Alrighty, perfect. Alrighty, well, that takes care of this video here today. Real quick, this month does mark 1 year on YouTube for me. It's been amazing to go back and actually view my first videos and see the before and get to celebrate the now. And then also I've decided to help motivate individuals. The next few videos until the start of the new year, I'm going to be picking out my favorite videos with the last year, and then I'm going to challenge myself to remake those old videos into new videos. So this will be interesting. But I'm going to end my video here. Don't forget, the secret to getting financial freedom and being debt-free is you. So don't wait until the first of the year to start your budgeting journey. Start today. And just a friendly reminder, be kind to each other and go out there and make a difference in someone's world. And please share this video, as it will help reach other individuals who are also searching for ways to change their life financially. And if you enjoy these type of videos, please make sure to click on that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And that lets me know that you want more videos like this. Thanks everyone. We'll see you in my next video. Bye.